What's up? You also Jason Whitlock. He's speaking on Shedeur Sanders. So let's check out exactly what he had to say.
This is my problem with Stephen A. Smith and many of the black broadcasters that constantly want to turn black men into victims rather than warriors, rather than competitors, rather than opportunity seekers. Everything is about, we're being set up for failure. Don't you know they put guns in the black community? We see nothing as glass half filled. We see nothing as an opportunity for greatness. This is my huge, huge problem with Stephen A. Smith and his fraudulence. And so here we are 40 years later, and Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, silver spoon in his mouth his whole career, his whole life. Oh, he's being set up by getting to play against the first team. There is no athlete, no legitimate athlete in his right mind who sees, hey, I get to go play with the first team. I'm going to show these guys. There's no athlete that says, oh, yeah, I'm a victim. I'm being set up here. You're being set up for success. You're being given an opportunity. This is an incredible opportunity for Shedeur Sanders tonight, and you have idiots like Stephen A. Are you being set up for failure, or are you being given an opportunity?
Greatest opportunity in the world.
Why are we feminizing black men in this way? This victim Olympics that we're trying to enter black men into. We're destroying them. Those of you born here in America, you have an awesome opportunity every day to improve your life, to take advantage of the opportunities that America presents. But instead, you wake up every day looking for an excuse, looking for a way to frame opportunity as victimhood and some sort of setup, some sort of conspiracy against you. And when Deion Sanders and his son and the people supporting Deion Sanders and his son, when they can't see what they're doing to Shedeur, what they're doing to black men, handing them the wrong mindset and an excuse, an out for failure. Shedeur Sanders tonight, and you have idiots like Stephen A. Smith who pretend to be like they're some sort of athlete, they actually understand sports, and then you have people, Louis Riddick, who actually played in the NFL. They're all falling under the spell of Deion Sanders, who wants to make excuses for his boy. And that's what this is coming from. These guys on the phone with Deion, or Deion text messaging them, yeah, he's being set up. This is all about lowering the bar for Shedeur. If he plays poorly, Stephen A. and everybody gets to go on, well, what did you expect? He didn't get any first-team reps. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so let me just stop this video real fast because I gotta say that I appreciate Jason Whitlock for always speaking what's on his mind. I may not always agree with Mr. Jason, but I at least appreciate him for always speaking what's on his mind. When it comes to the Shedeur Sanders, pretty much all the NFL teams and organization, CEOs and owners, they were all hating on Shedeur, but at the end of the day, he got the last laugh because he had 2 touchdown passes, last night, and he did that in the first half. So yeah, he's actually proving all the haters that he's that guy. So let's get back to the clip.
I'm sorry for going here, but it's just where I'm going just naturally. For the first 2 years that I played college football at Ball State, I was a nightmare for my offensive line coach. I was a nightmare for the program. I was like our top recruit. And I came in out of shape and with a bad attitude. I spent the whole summer drinking and celebrating that I got a football scholarship and was going to college. I wasn't in the right mindset. And for 2 years, the coaches held it against me. They had high expectations for me, and I took a dump all over it and ruined my reputation. And then in my third year, a guy named Vinny Constable quits the team. He was an offensive lineman ahead of me on the depth chart. And Lawrence Cooley, as I'm walking out, this is back when football was football and you could do two-a-days. And as I'm walking off the field after our morning practice, where in my third year, despite being better than most of the guys playing in front of me, I was on the scout team once again because of my attitude and because of what I had done to my reputation. Lawrence Cooley taps me on the shoulder and says, "Hey, man, I need to talk to you. Vinny Constable quit. We got a scrimmage in our second practice. You're going to be our quick tackle in the script." And I had to play against a guy by the name of Troy Schultz. Troy Schultz was headed for the NFL. He's a defensive lineman, headed for the NFL if he hadn't injured his knee. He was arguably our best defensive player before his knee injury, arguably the best defensive lineman in the Mid-American Conference. And that's who I had to play against. So let's say practice ends at 10:30 a.m. Lawrence Cooley taps me on the shoulder, and at 3:30 p.m. later that day, I was going to have to play against Troy Schultz. I'm being set up for failure. It was an opportunity.
What's up? We also appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. And the clip of the show, y'all, that was Jason Whitlock. And he was speaking on, Stephen A. Smith, and also he was speaking on Shannon Sanders because, as you may know, Shannon Sanders, he got a lot of flack, before the draft and also after the draft because, all these owners for these NFL teams have said that he was arrogant and always, cocky, and, he wasn't that guy. But he actually proved all these haters, last night that he's that guy because he had 2 touchdown passes in the first half. So, he proved all the haters wrong. And that is the reason why, I respect him, because he was just quiet and he let his game speak for itself, And I think that Shannon Sanders, he's going to be playing even better in the upcoming games, because, he's really that guy, and he actually has the skills to become one of the best in the league. And that's all thanks to his, father, because he has a great foundation with his, father. So I think that everything would just fall into place. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.